So a solar battery works during the daytime when the sun is in the sky. The solar will go directly into your property first. Now, a lot of the time people aren't in during the daytime. So that power will direct itself into your battery and that will store it for when the sun's down at night time. So at night time, you're able to utilize the power coming from your battery into your property rather than from the grid when it's way more expensive. So a battery works by storing your energy that you're not using during the daytime, and then at night time, or sometimes during the daytime, you can use your battery for backup storage during the day, and at night time it could power your home. I would say it's definitely worth investing in a battery. 80% of our customers are going with batteries with their solar systems now, and we're always advising that battery storage is a really good option. The reason for that is, again, energy that you buy from the grid is 32p per kilowatt, or can be north of that and maybe slightly less, but not really. And to sell the energy back to the grid, which is the other option, that is around 6p, and that's quite high for an average. So, I'm not a qualified mathematician. I'm not too bad at maths, but what I would say is that sounds like quite a cushy deal. Yes, solar can power your home during a blackout. Now, batteries can. You have to have a different type of battery, but those options are available. You need battery backup. So solar panels will not work during a blackout. There is in the inverter is a safety switch which goes off, or goes on, I should say, when that happens. Now the battery will then kick in and work on one dedicated circuit. So you could have your Wi-Fi, you could have your fridge, and you could have real basic amenities still available to you. What I always say is, you're losing your fridge or your freezer for 2 days. How much is it going to cost to restock your freezer? Because all of that food that you've had in there, and some families are already, close to the line with finances. It's going to be quite, could be £200, could be £300 in some cases. So it's quite important to look at backup as an option with your battery. Well, the top or main reasons why people should buy solar and batteries. First of all, it's going to save you money. Energy prices are obviously rising. You can help yourself during blackouts. So when you have a blackout, you're going to lose your fridge, your freezer, whatever else, your Wi-Fi, even a hot shower. So that's really important. Other ones are you're going to, be the talk of the town. Everyone's going to be a little bit jealous. You're going to help the environment, which is massively important. And I think, overall, it's important to be doing your bit. So contact us at Smart Energy. We have been installing solar now for 6 years. We're in 3 countries around the world, so we know what we're doing. We've been through previous solar booms, and we've survived and lasted the ebbs and flows of the industry. So we know what we're doing, and we'll still be around for 25 years to look after your system. So the general life of a solar battery, is north of 10 years. We're seeing some with 15-year warranties now, which is great. So, you've got a nice long life of that battery. Now, but even at the final stages of a battery's warranty, it still will be working at a very high percentage, and it doesn't mean the day after it's going to go kaput. I would probably say a battery and an inverter is a similar sort of purchase to a boiler many years ago, almost like a central heating system. And think of your panels as your radiators. Your radiators aren't going to break down. They're going to sit there on your wall for a number of years. Your inverter and your battery, they're like your boiler. It's the brains of the operation. So yeah, it should be absolutely fine.